Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 11.5, and I'm starting the video down on the ice planet that we were exploring in the last part, just to give you a little bit of an update what I've been doing, and just to show you on the map here. I've been out exploring quite a lot of the planet, but I seem to have lost the alien base that I was exploring in the last part. It seems to have disappeared off the map. I don't know if that's got anything to do with the fact that I destroyed the core. And as you can see, I've travelled around most of the planet, and there's quite a lot of deposits on here. I've picked up virtually all the Promethium. Well, there's only one left, but to be honest, I don't think it's really worth picking up. I probably think the important thing with this planet is there doesn't seem to be many other POIs on this planet, and therefore I think it's going to make quite an interesting start trying to survive and actually get off of the planet, especially as many of these deposits are defended by drones. So I think probably if you're going to do this hard start, the key is finding that base. And I mean, I've got no idea whether the escape pod comes down close to it or not. But before we actually leave the planet, because I want to go off and check out that space station, and on the main map. But before that, I just want to show you one feature that I have found on the planet, and that is an ice cave. So we're just going to go down and explore the ice cave now. Because I played the start, I do know what's down in this ice cave. And what you do is I think the map is occluded actually. Yeah, I think we've got a problem here. Oh, that's annoying. Because I really wanted to show you the ice cave. I think the map is actually shifted. I don't know if I can drill down into it. It's not going to let me in, is it? Oh, I've come down into it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I mean, we can go down this side, which is probably the more interesting side. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a map glitch here. And we're just going to come down here. And this cave, well, probably the best way to explain it is if you see here, because I'm in the cave, you can see the temperature's 22 degrees. And that makes quite a big difference when you're in the initial survival stage. So if you find an ice cave, you can actually sit out the night in here. And we're just going to come down. That's an erect. And what you have down here is wait. There's another one there. And it's only a level 1 cave, but again, it would represent a challenge if you came down here, you know, when you were just initial, especially if you didn't have any weapons. Yeah, I think this cave is very much all closed off, I think. Just going to come in here. Because I should be able to get to some ice giants in there. Just go down through here and see what's going on here. It's a little bit disappointing that the map is occluded. Because we've got slimes here as well. Oops. And what you should be able to do is avoid the slimes. If you come through this side, you can see there's lots of bud plants here. I'm just going to come here. And what would normally happen is if you come up this side, yeah, it's almost like the entrance is closed off here, because this would bring you back to the entrance. So as long as you stay in the top part of the cave, you're okay. But the moment you come down to these lower levels that we got, I mean, it could be due to the fact that my ship was in the way, and the ice golems, which I was hoping to show you, are in this side cave here, which is actually blocked off. Never mind. So this is the ice cave, and again, it's quite important you do this. There's also something coming in. I don't know if that's a drone or whatever. I think we need to get out, because my ship doesn't have shields. I mean, as far as I know, there's no patrol vessel on this planet. I think it's probably over that way somewhere. Yeah, anyway. That's just a quick introduction to this series. And what we will be doing after... Oh, the drone's disappeared anyway. What we will be doing is going out to here. So I think we're just going to lock this target straight away. Because I'm wondering if this is part of the main story of the game. And I'm actually back from my week away travelling, and I just want to give you a little bit of an update on the comments I made, and especially one from Terry Beer, who pointed out quite rightly that when I was investigating the colony ship, I should have spent more time looking at the LCDs in order to pick up the main story of the game. And that's something I will be doing going forward, because there is I wouldn't say a definitive mission in Project Eden, but there is a storyline that relates to an infection that is changing some of the POIs, and I think this is one of the focuses of Project Eden. See, my capital vessels seems to be on a almost totally different orientation to me. We're almost like we're at right angles to each other. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but we can fix it. I'm sure I leveled it before I left. Okay, let's just... And of course we can... Yeah, we're just going to come in and dock here. Thrusters off, actually power off. And of course what we're going to need to do straight away is... Oh, you can put this into the fridge. Like raw food. That can go in. Right, and we've got the food surplus. I think this can all be constructor in. Ship stores. And silver shade. Fridge. Back into food. Actually, well, the grain can be okay. Raw food needs to go into here. Plants and meds. The rest of this can stay the way it is. Container constructor. Wow. Quite a lot of stuff they've got. Epic plasma rifle and an epic pistol. Oh well, interesting. Put this in here. And we'll just put this in base building for the moment. So let's just get down and actually do need something to eat actually. So Wayfarer, food, a meat burger. And we're going to head for the space station. Or trading station, whatever's there. Now we could get into trouble, so I'm going to make sure I've got my shields fully there, because it says Varka Sigma Station. And I'm just going to get up speed, press this. Now we've got to deactivate the shield generators, because we can't keep forgetting that. So of course we've got to enter the system with those shield generators operational. This is fun. So here we are, we're in this area here. Of course, the first thing we do is put the shield generators on, just in case anyone gives us a little bit of a warm welcome. Right, whatever's ahead of us is 13 kilometers away. So we're just going to fly towards that, just let the shield charge up, shields charge back up again. I'll see you once I actually approach whatever this is. So here we are, we've just arrived at this alien derelict station. And I do wonder whether this is actually to do with the mission. So we're just going to get close and see. Let's approach the trading station. Okay, difficulty easy. Location space. Objective: investigate the derelict station, destroy the alien core. You have found a damaged trading station. Investigate the station and learn what you can from the logs, and then destroy the alien core. Okay. Right, we can turn the thrusters off. Actually, just make sure the ship's completely level. Actually, let's move a bit closer in so I don't have to use a ship to get into this. Now, of course, it says that this is a level 1, but in Empyrion that doesn't mean anything, because you can die just as easily with a level 1 base as a high level one. In fact, what I've often found is that it's the lower level ones where you get a bit too relaxed is that actually does get you killed. Now, the other thing I did realise that when I was actually coming towards it, I seem to have lost my tier 2 sniper rifle, because I was checking my weapons arrive and I thought I'd move that what we call it away, the laser, the minigun. Not a big fan of the minigun. Of course, the next thing we're going to do is just go through, make sure everything is fully loaded, because we're bound to be spraying bullets everywhere. We've got loads of shotgun ammunition. Not so much for the plasma rifles. I don't really want to use that unless I have to. Reload you. Just load you up. Probably don't need the drill. That there, got a little bit of damage, so we might as well heal up. We're okay for oxygen, plus I'm not that far away from the capital vessel, so let's put the jetpack back on. Now I'm expecting that all the trouble's going to be in the higher levels, I would guess. I'm just going to have a look round. Actually, let's just do it the quick way. But yeah, this is what's left of the loading docks and bays. And we've got a container there. Actually, if I got any cores, let's just make sure. Let's go into where is it? I think it's ship stores, isn't it? Ship store? No, maybe it's personal supplies. There we are. Only 25 cores. I only need one. Come here. Well, we've definitely woken up the locals. Let's see. I would guess that we've got to go up here. Oh, I can hear somebody around here. Well, I suppose we can take out this. Just put this straight into the... Okay, there's something on the horizon. Very close. My ship's not picking it up. I think we'll be okay. When I've got shields, I should be able to get back to it pretty quickly. Actually, it sounds like we've got screaming, what we call it. Never remember the name. Right, just turn the light on so we can see what we're doing. Oh, here comes 1, 2. Don't get trapped in a corner. Oops, no. He says it's... Hey. Down, 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 down. Fire up. Right. That did not go according to plan. I should have some health drinks here. It looks like we got somebody else. Okay. There's another one there, I think. Oh, what the heck have we got now? Okay, who's coming in at us? Okay, what was that? Let's just go check that out. How far away is it? I say that's a space drone. Okay, let's just go and check the space drone. I know it's a little bit of a digression, but just in case any of you have never seen what you can get from a space drone. If I can see him, there he is. So I'd guess that we've got... Oops. My ship got a little bit eager there. This is a plasma space drone. This could be worth something. Well, not that much. Never mind. And get back into here. Get back onto the Wayfarer. And we'll get back to dealing with the opposition. Though, to be honest, I've got absolutely no idea where the core would be in this space station. Right, let's get back to what we were doing. Jetpack off. Reload. In again. Oops. I'm slightly out of... actually... Don't know if we can loot anything here, whether it's going to complain. Oh, we got a fridge. Let's see. No, we're okay for food at the moment. I think we've probably cleared out this floor. Let's just have a look round. Gotta be careful that we don't fall through the floor. Door opens when I'm... This is definitely a damaged space station, isn't it? Right, I'd say that the opposition is up there. There's a med bay here. Try and avoid. Right, so we've got what we got here. Patient name Western, patient specs Terran, patient age 43, symptoms irritability, aggression, slight headache, complete body mutation, and overwhelming desire to kill. Treatment plan: 2 doses of anti-parasitic injections every 6 hours until symptoms are relieved. If the symptoms persist longer than 7 to 10 weeks, consult a doctor. Thank you. When in doubt. Well, we can get healed up. That's good. Yeah, when in doubt, consult a doctor. Yeah, well. Get back. I mean, we could take these out by just hovering in the center here. There we are, boys. Wait, stop running around. Okay, we've drawn them out. Should have used a shotgun, shouldn't I? Okay, coming up the stairs. Okay, let's just check out. How's there? Gotta find the core. Anything out? Well, got something here. Let's pick that up. Let's go up higher. Wait, I think a shotgun might be better. Okay, well, take that. Thank you. Of course, you've stacked one on top of the other, but we'll take the confetti moss scrapings. Oh, go away. We got dermal burns. I've got something for dermal burns. Where is it? Dermal burn. Yep. It'll teach you to come around here, won't it? Okay. Well, we've got an entrance up there, and we've got effectively a hole here. Oh, I'm killing the bug. Wait, I thought I got rid of the dermal burn. Right, let's just keep working our way up then. Oh, very impressive noises. Shotgun, reload. Right, there's Overseer there. Wow. Okay, we've got another one there. Oops, right. This is what I was saying, that this may only be a level 1, but whoops. In here. Do a reload. Where are you? I mean, Overseers can be a little bit of a challenge. And okay, we got some stuff. Let's just do a bit of a transfer to the not raw food. Okay, we got meat in here, so we're probably going to have to put this in ordinary food. I think we've got a little bit of pentaxid from somewhere. Let's put this in Structure 1. I need to keep power cells with me. So let's just readjust this a little bit. Actually, double spiders and whatever's around here. Right, we found the core. This log appears to show the last few messages sent and received by the station. Messages are heavily fragmented. Station, we are declaring a medical emergency. Airborne infected the whole station. Requesting Medi mutated and attacking our own quarantine. We only have civilians. Ships already evacuated. Containment breached. Please know, patient 0 was Terran. We did not know. Please spare. Being attacked as abyssal ship. Hull breach. Unknown source. We don't even know what that is. The following is an encrypted UCH transmission. If you meet on the UCH Artemis Ice Giant Outer Rim Conspiracy. Dev note: this is a story. This storyline is complete. I think I had a comment from someone. Apologies, I can't remember your name because this has caught me a little bit off guard. I think they were asking me about the Ice Giant. So it looks like I've reached the same point as they have. Okay, interesting. Anyway, let's just... I think I'll take the core out. You download the station logs and destroy the infected core. The logs mention attack by the abysmal Xerax and something about Terrans. An ice giant planet was mentioned in the logs. The story is incomplete. So we've got to go looking for an ice giant. Well, I'm sure we will find it eventually. And we've now got the power back on. And I think somebody else also mentioned when in a previous video, I said I couldn't read the LCDs, and they said because I turned the power off, and it's quite true because that disappeared. Oh, it was to do with when I bought the ship. Anyway, let's just go on the goodie check. We might as well. I think what we will do is put this in surplus. We've got 42 pentaxid. I think I'll just dump everything into surplus at the moment. Just to make sure I know that I've... So we'll just grab you. There's another one over here. What we got here? Antioxidant pills. Take you. So, there's a lot of noise going on. I don't know if anyone's higher up than me. Well, we'll certainly take the med kits, and I've actually got to find a functional trading station to sell off some of this stuff. We've got all that. We'll take the... Oops. I might as well take this while we're looking at it. Now, as far as I know, we can't go up any higher than this. Oh, nearly missed something. I'm sure everyone would have. Whoops. Nice advantage is that we've got jetpacks. We've got some more heavy armor, minigun, and another med station. Oh. I think that is about it. We've got a... Oh, nearly missed the small optronics bridge. That is going to be very useful with my upgrade for the Wayfarer. Actually, let's have a quick look. What have we got in here? Cargo boxes 30. Ultra rare. Okay, we're going to check this. Oh, I must have done it. Okay. Small. Let's do the fridges. Food. One. I mean, I've already done a couple of these fridges already, so right in there. Got a repair station, which probably won't have anything in it, and we got a small ammo box. I think we'll just put that in my personal inventory just for the moment. And I will go through these, but I think I'll do that off camera. Let's just carry on investigating for the moment. And why am I walking around with a multi-tool? Certainly take the power supplies. Oops. I really hate these spitting bugs. It's one thing I often forget is the ranged attacks. You get so used to doing attacks here. Just... I'm not seeing anything else in here. Yeah, I say it's often the ranged attacks that... in here. Actually, does this have got any oxygen or anything in it? Got a little bit of oxygen. Well, we'll take all the oxygen. 1827. We got 7 more oxygen from here. That's the one we just been in. What we got behind here? And it's just... I can hit the spiders. Nice loot in here. Okay, it's just the Wayfarer, and again we're just going to put it into the surplus for the moment. Wayfarer, food, that in there, structure in, put this in here. That's refined pentaxid, put that in our pentaxid store. I'm just going to put this in ship store, not ship stores, this is in here, and what is it, base building, and put that in there for the moment. And we're just going to have a spitters. So we've got the 4 corners in here. Yep, just want to hold up. Got something here. Sorry, this is annoying me, having the multi-tool in the wrong place. Shotgun, reload. I think we've already been in here from a different direction, but I'm just going to double check. Yep. Well, we haven't been in it before because this is still solid. That's... How did I get up here then? I thought there was a... Well, we can... Jetpack. Moral of the story is don't drop through, and once you've got your jetpack on, let's just pop some of these. Pop one of these as well. Making a lot of noise about nothing. Access LCD frame. Okay. Oh, we'll take that. And we'll take the oxygen. Okay, it looks like we've got another drone coming in, but I think my ship can defend itself against drones. Right, there's nothing in here. I think we'll just stay airborne for the moment. Just snap everything in sight. Right, we've got the container in here. Wow. Okay, we'll take some more, some auto miner cores. That's going to be useful. Constructor in, raw or surplus. Take that. I think these LCDs here are just the ones left over when the space station is normally functional. I think we've got everything here. Oh, this must have been the... Oh yeah, this is the way I came in, wasn't it? Yep. Ah. So if I'd actually remembered that, I would have not have broken, killed, or hurt myself. Right, I think we've got everything on this floor. Right, let's just go down and of course he runs around like a demented chicken now. Oops. Hopefully that will shut them up. Nope, it sounds like there's someone still around. Right, let's just do this floor. Oops. Got here. That. We've read this LCD. And what we got here? Got another drop. Okay. And okay, what we got here? Motors. Oops. Drop this into here. Nothing that can go in. I know I could open them and loot these boxes, but I find sometimes when you're just going around like this, it's easier just to destroy things as you look. And I mean, we could retrieve the grow plots. There's a couple of them. Salvage. And I think that's about it for this floor. Just go down. Okay, let's just count that. Okay, we'll do it this way. A multi-tool, not the slightest bit interested. Okay, we got some flux cores and some electronics. More electronics. And nope. Okay, that's empty. Take that. Capacitors. Oxygen tank there. And let's just descend down the next level down. Some more loot containers here. Always pays to look around and find stuff. Computers. Again, if you were just starting out on a Let's Play, this would be a really major find. Oh, okay. Oops, back again. There's another one down there. All sorts of loot boxes all over the place here. Got in here. Another one. Oh, look at that, tucked in the back here. And then, well, it always pays to investigate as much as possible. Go through the floor here. Take that. Take that. Don't get overconfident, because that's when I run straight into one of the screaming abdabs. I think what we're going to do is just level up a bit. I've already picked up quite a lot of... Whoops. If we come back over here... Just turn the jetpack off for the moment. Pick up the position here, just in case anyone decides to. If we come into here now, you see I've now reduced these POI boxes down to... so I think what we can do is just do the rest of the cargo boxes like this. Don't want the multi-tool. Then it would save me having to fly all the way around. And I think this is one way you can actually approach it, is you can go through and loot and salvage out cargo boxes, and then that just leaves you with enough for you to be able to do there. Okay, so 4, and that should be all the cargo boxes. I think that's probably about all the loot we're going to get out of this base. When I could loot down for a great big pile of steel blocks again, but I'm not particularly that interested. And I think, there's another small. I think there's a bit more loot here, which I will do off camera. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we've got the Xenosaur. Note: for safety reasons, your ship's computer will prevent you entering the atmosphere. Oh, this is, I think this is a big gas giant, isn't it, with lots of moons around it. Oh, we could certainly going to go and check that out. And that's actually got, and that's actually the big jump, because if I notice over here, yeah, this has got the Vilkic system. So this is actually starting to open the map up now. But what I will most likely do, because I don't really want to shoot off to the gas giant straight away, I think what we will do is come back to here and go over to check out these planets, because if I can get to them, I must admit I don't really like this map, the scan on the map now. So we've got Dunlop here, which is a snow planet, and I wonder whether that's going to be the ice giant. And Mural's the one we've been to. We've got an arid planet here. So we've got 2 snow planets here. We've got Julop and July. That's planet size 4. That's a planet, so they're both the same size. No really good resources on there as well. So what I'll probably do is come back to here, and then we'll go and check out these planets in this area. Though we're going to have to do a lot of bouncing backwards and forwards. And then what we will probably do then is come to here and then go and check out the ice giant, the gas giant. But that's all for the future. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.